Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia, and it's another big night on Smackdown as the road to WrestleMania follows up on the shocking conclusion to the Royal Rumble. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the 3rd February edition of the Blue Brand, as well as all the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors you need to know, including reports that a major player isn't interested in buying the WWE, signs the Bloodline is crumbling, where was Lacey Evans, is Dave Batista finally being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, and more. As always, we won't recap the matches, but look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. The good. I want. It's often been said that heavy is the head that wears the crown, and tonight's promo from Roman Reigns made this clear, as the tribal chief talked of being surrounded by greedy people wherever he goes. Roman lamented how everyone wants something from him, and that Sami Zayn was no different. The promo almost made you feel sorry for Reigns, but as fans know, Roman feels the world revolves around him. Nevertheless, this was a good promo and a good setup for Sami Zayn jumping Roman, a strong tag team tournament. Tonight's finals match in the Smackdown Tag Team Tournament was a good ending to an overall excellent tournament. While there were 2 weak teams, Los Lotharios and Maximum Male Models involved, the rest of the teams were competitive, and the WWE quickly weeded out the less competitive teams. Strowman and Ricochet's win was a bit of a surprise since they've only teamed a few times. Nonetheless, they're a good team and special due to their contrast in style. While Wrestlelamia was disappointed to see Imperium lose, we're hopeful this means the WWE is merely biding its time with an Imperium versus Bloodline feud, assuming there's still a Bloodline left. Charlotte defeats Sonya Deville. Yes, the Charlotte vs. Sonya feud has been boring, but tonight's match was a good way to show Sonya's craftiness in scheming her way to a second title match, regardless of merit. The only questionable part of this match was that Sonya looked a bit too competitive for someone battling a superstar like Charlotte. If the WWE plans on using this match to show Deville as a threat, that's fine. However, if she goes back to jobbing every week, it makes Flair look bad, something the WWE shouldn't be doing with Rhea Ripley targeting Flair's title. The bad. Another Cody hype video? Is the WWE contractually obligated to air Cody Rhodes hype videos now? It's incredible that the WWE continues to promote Rhodes' return when nearly the entire WWE universe knows his story. Rhodes' video wasn't the only bit of filler on the show, but it was arguably the least entertaining. NASCAR nonsense. The WWE's popularity is definitely growing as it's now being fused with NASCAR to create what white-collar wizards call corporate synergy. With talk that the WWE plans on capitalizing on the financial success of its Mountain Dew Pitch Black match, which Dave Meltzer reports brought in $1 million for WWE, it's certainly not the first time wrestling promotions have worked with automobile racing. This segment stunk, and if it's a sign of future sponsorship deals, fans are in for some cringy moments on WWE TV, especially if the rumors of a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match at WrestleMania prove true. A fast Fatal 4-Way. Tonight's Fatal 4-Way was good in giving Zelina Vega, Shayna Baszler, Natalya, and Shotzi some TV exposure, but the match was way too short and gave the women little time to showcase their wrestling talents. The downright ugly. Nothing ugly, but nothing that really stuck out about tonight's show, other than the Smackdown Tag Team Tournament finals and the ongoing drama of the Bloodline crumbling around Roman. Major player not interested in buying WWE? Topping today's news, it looks like a major media player is cool on the idea of buying the WWE. WWE CEO Nick Khan recently spoke with CNBC analyst David Faber, who shared information with Khan about whether Comcast, who owns NBC, is interested in acquiring the WWE. I'm actually hearing probably not. I hate to say it, although another name I do hear is Endeavor. The idea of bringing together UFC and WWE would be very robust. Khan didn't agree with Faber about Comcast, telling him, "I think they're all possible. We're still bullish on Comcast being possible. Obviously, there's only so much I can say at this moment, but we certainly got a warm reaction in the marketplace from people who seem interested. The WWE isn't going to reveal too many details about its negotiations unless it's in the company's best interests. There may also be limits on what can be said publicly due to conditions agreed upon during negotiations, although leaks inevitably arise, especially when it's in one or more parties' interest." As to when the WWE might be sold, Khan suggested, "Quick." Khan said, "I'm not trying to be obtuse in saying that, but I think it's going to be a pretty fast process, maybe 3 months. This seems in line with the previous speculation that WWE wants to sell the company before its TV rights deals come up for negotiation, as said negotiations could hamper a sale. Signs the Bloodline is crumbling. Time for some speculation concerning what's next for the Bloodline, as Roman Reigns recently accused Sami Zayn of breaking up his family, and now the WWE is planting the seeds that it's going to happen. First, Jey Uso was nowhere to be found on Smackdown. It wasn't until after the show that Main Event Jey posted video on Instagram of himself driving. Jey commented, "Riding through the city is where I be." The second sign is a new piece of WWE merchandise released for the head of the table. WWE Shop tweeted a picture of a t-shirt with only Roman Reigns and the Tribal Council Paul Heyman on it. Ringside News' Manic Aftab found this interesting, speculating that it seems that Roman may be returning to his solo roots sooner than later. If the Bloodline breaks up, it could drastically change the power structure in WWE, raising questions about whether Roman Reigns can hold on to his undisputed championship without backup, whether members of his family come after him for the title, and how things will play out with the undisputed tag team championship. What did the Bloodline do after SmackDown ended? What happened with the Bloodline after SmackDown went off the air? While the WWE didn't do anything to further the group falling apart, two members of the NYE family faction wrestled. According to Ringside News' Subhajit Mukherjee, Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso squared off against the Good Brothers in tag team action and managed to win the match. As Wrestlelamia has speculated, the WWE may allow Solo to team with Jimmy to defend the undisputed tag team championship if Jey refuses to team up with his brother following the events of the Royal Rumble, where he walked out on the Bloodline. Where was Lacey Evans? Wondering why Lacey Evans wasn't on SmackDown after her impressive return last week? Turns out Evans had some family business to attend to. The Marine turned WWE superstar tweeted, "Ditch SmackDown to come motivate my kid at her gymnastics meet. But if she keeps pulling in these low numbers, I'm leaving her here." Hopefully, Evans was just kayfabing her reactions to her daughter's performance rather than behaving like a tiger parent. Ring of Honor preparing for first TV tapings? Looks like Ring of Honor staff are preparing to tape content for its weekly television programming. Fightful Select reports the taping will take place in Orlando, Florida during the end of February. Are you going to watch ROH when it airs on ROH's streaming service? Dave Batista talks 2023 Hall of Fame induction. Last but not least, Dave Batista is doing well with his post-wrestling career as an actor, but he's still looking to make an appearance so he can be officially inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. During an interview with comicbook.com, Big Dave discussed how he was unable to make his 2021 induction due to previous commitments, but he's looking at a possible induction this year. "I hope so, but I can't say for sure. I can say that I'm trying. Do you think Batista will enter the Hall of Fame this year? Well guys, there you have it, WrestleLamia's look at the 3rd February edition of SmackDown, including the good, the bad, and the downright ugly, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know in wrestling. Be sure to leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.